Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint Artist. I'm doing a requested tutorial. We're gonna do our eyes today, and I'm gonna go off of these two requested colors here. I've got Rome and I've got Pup. These are really beautiful, very neutral colors. They're very similar in tone. They're both in that light beige family. This is a matte, this is a shimmer. And I was asked what I would recommend them to go with. So here's what I picked. I picked Lullaby, which is a nice mauve color, and then I picked Sedona, which is a nice warm brown. And they're two very different sides. So I'm gonna do one eye, one color, one eye, another color using these. And I think it's a great option. If you're looking to find eyeshadows that are gonna work with your eye color, I have brown eyes, so there's that. But if you have blue eyes or green eyes or whatever, go Google a color wheel. Okay, look at that pretty tree. Go Google a color wheel, find your eye color, blue eyes, and go right across and you'll see what pairs well. That's a good rule for me. Okay, that's not meaning go get yellow. I mean, what's the opposite of yellow? Purple. Nobody's got purple eyes, so that's good. But if you have certain tones in your eyes, using a color wheel can be helpful with finding eyeshadow. So let's get started. I've already prepped my lids with my brightening highlight and my setting powder just to cut that out. And now we're gonna go in. The first color I'm gonna go into, you could probably guess, is gonna be the shimmer because I have hooded eyes. And I'm gonna go into Rome and I'm gonna pop this way up top. I do this because I like to have a little shimmer below my brow. Okay, and I do this first because of my hooded eyes. I like to bring my colors up high, and if I put my Rome on first, I'm not going to compromise it. If I put this on at the end, I could easily push that color down, which is going to push this hood down, and I'm trying to get out of the hood. And so there we go. All right, the next color I'm going to go into is Pup. This is a really nice neutral brown. It's very light. So if you're fair toned, this will show up as color. If you're medium toned, I would call me just before medium. I don't know. I'm not good with this, but this is not going to show up much on my lids, but this is a great lid base. Look at how pretty that is. And then you can layer that Rome right on top at the end. It's going to be really pretty. So I'm just putting that on my lid as a good neutral base. It's not going to be super bright, but it does give a little bit of a flesh tone for me, and I love it. Love it, love it. I mean, I've hit 10. I swirl I swirl Pup a lot, and I just put this all over my lid. It does give me a little extra coverage, but I love the neutral brown that it leaves. I like a good cool tone, and I think it falls into the cool tones of the colors that are here. I like cool tone because I bronze myself up, and I like looking a little warm. But I think warm and cool are kind of peanut butter and jelly. So when I'm doing my eyes, I throw some cool in there. All right, this eye, I'm gonna do Lullaby. I obviously love Lullaby. I put this on a lot of people. This is a good color that looks great on everyone. And so we're gonna get into it. And I'm gonna tap in, put some on that fluffy end, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kind of rest my eyes and wiggle that out here. You see, I have it on my brow bone, just outside of the outer corner. And then I'm gonna keep this above my crease, above the crease and on that brow bone. It's such a beautiful standalone color. You could prep your lid, put Pup from lash to brow, cupcake lash to brow, whatever your base is, and just do Lullaby on its own. It's so pretty. You can easily deepen this by using a denser brush. You can get it wet and make it a little bit darker as well. It's a beautiful color. You can transition this color like this, go in with a denser end, like this, and you can make it even darker. I'm going to put this on the outer lid just like that, and look, it's deeper, and so it goes well with it being a transition color. I'm going to bring it down here, and I'm going to pull right on this outer half and then bring it up together. You can take some setting spray. I've got my setting spray here. You can wet the brush. Okay, just get it a little bit wet, and then you can go into it. You can see it's wet. And you can deepen right along the lash line if you so choose, and it just makes it a little bit darker, and it's so pretty. I'm going to take that fluffy brush and just blend it all out, bring things up. It's such a beautiful color. It looks good on so many different people. Okay, I'm going to go into Rome with my finger and just rub that in, and I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer to my lid. Look at how pretty these are together. And we're gonna do the same exact positioning, but I'm going to use a different color. So I'm going to clean this off on my cleaning tile. This is a Demi Palette 6. It is essentially, people are always asking for this to come back. This is great, but you can't fit a cleaning tile in it. So it's a palette 4 that holds a cleaning tile, or a palette 2 that holds a cleaning towel. This is the Demi Palette 6. I love this palette. It's so good. All right, so I've got my pup, I've got my Rome on. Now I'm gonna go into this color. This is Sedona. We're gonna clean the brush off, and I'm gonna go into Sedona, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pop this on the outside on that brow bone, and I'm gonna bring it over. These are 2 different colors. One is brown, one is more purple, just like that.
Which one I could
I'm doing my makeup, girls.
Mama.
Okay, so we're gonna grab Sedona, it's on the fluffy end, and we are just gonna pop that up here. Now this is more brown, where the other one is more mauve. I think I was saying that, but I can't remember anything because my kids just came in like a hurricane. All right, so we're gonna pop that on up top, and it's just a nice neutral brown, very easy, very warm. I love Sedona. I prefer it over Bubba, and a lot of people love Bubba. If it's a good secondary option. Bubba and Sedona are very, very similar. So there we go. It's a very different look. I prefer Lullaby. I'm gonna go in with this small end, I'm gonna push in, and I'm gonna add Sedona over here a little deeper, just like I did with the Lullaby, and it makes it just a little bit darker. Grabbing a little more and going down. Now, I love this. It's such a pretty color. And then we're gonna get it wet. There we go. Getting it wet. We're gonna tap into it. Where's the wet part? There we go. And we're gonna go and we're just gonna deepen that lash line. 2 very different looks. Both very pretty. Grabbing that, what color am I using? Rome. And I'm putting that on my lid. And then I'm going to take this fluffy and I'm going to clean it off. And then I'm just going to blend these together right here. I'm just pushing Sedona in towards Rome. It's so pretty. I mean, they're both very pretty in their own right. They're 2 very different looks. This is more neutral brown, and this one has that more mauve-y tone, and it's whatever you're wanting out of your makeup. But I was asked what I would pair with Pup and Rome. And my pick is either Sedona or Bubba, whichever one is a winner. I mean, honestly, they're very, very similar. Or Lullaby. Lullaby's my pick. I love Lullaby the most. And that's it. I'm going to go tend to the children. Have a great day.